Dear students, now let us begin with BF3 molecule. We shall predict the shape of a molecule of BF3. So when you consider boron trifluoride, we all know atomic number for boron. It will be coming under a B block elements. So that we can consider hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron. Right? Boron with the atomic number 5. We have a configuration 1s2, 2s2 and 2p1 it is. 2p1. Now let us consider regarding fluorine. With the atomic number 9 it will be 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. I'm sorry, 2p5. 1s2, 2s2, 2p5. Now, in order to do hybridization process, let us have the orbitals of boron. So boron in its ground state, I have written here, it will be having electrons. 1s2 we are leaving as it is and we are considering 2s2 and we have 1p electron. 1p electron is present here. Then you can see here the p orbital of fluorine, right? When you consider fluorine, it requires 3 more electrons for the hybridization process. So what we have to consider now? F. Let us have p orbital 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now let us substitute the outer shell electrons. Particularly, let us consider electrons of p orbital 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Fine. So one electron seems to be single electron. Now we go for what? Hybridization process. So these orbitals will be intermixed each other. The orbitals of fluorine and the orbitals of boron are going to be intermixed each other and they will form a molecule. And one more thing, these all molecules, whatever the molecule we do consider, they will be arranged or they will be settled in such a manner that there will be a minimum repulsion in between the atoms. There will be minimum repulsion in that manner or in that fashion they want to arrange. Minimum the repulsion, minimum will be the energy. Minimum energy, more will be the stability. Now see here, I have boron trifluoride molecule. As I told you, this boron is going to be intermixed in such a manner that it will form 3 orbitals. This is first one. Okay. Similarly, it is going to form one more orbital. It is like this. And it will also form one more orbital in this fashion. This is boron atom. Now I have, how many hydrogen atoms I need here? I need 3 hydrogen atoms because there are 3 valence electrons will be present. Further, this is said to be P1. Definitely when Px is there, Py will also be there. Okay, Pz will also be there, right? And the intermixing will happen in such a manner that one of the electron of S will be shifting to P. 3 valence electrons are seen, not valence electron. 3 electrons are present here. These are said to be orbitals in which one more electron will come and join here. In these 3 positions or orbitals which are vacant with 1, 3 fluorine atoms will be combining here. And that intermixing or the hybridization part I will tell you next. Just remember, intermixing of boron orbitals will take place to arrange themselves in this fashion. Initially, whatever the configuration I had written, that was ground state configuration. Now the arrangement of electrons which I have written here are considered to be excited state of arrangement of electrons. Now this is said to be boron. Similarly, as I told you, there is a p orbital of fluorine is present, and those p orbitals are definitely in a dumbbell shape. They will come and arrange in this fashion. They will come and arrange in this fashion. See here. Right? Initially, there was one electron in boron, and when p orbital of fluorine is coming, it will come with one electron, due to which bonding happens. And these darkened line, what I have written here, are said to be bonds of boron and fluorine. Can you see this is, so if you put a straight line from here to and here, it seems to be triangle. It is like a triangle. So the particularly shape, if you consider, it is trigonal planar. Trigonal planar. And the bond angle between these seems to be 120 degree. And can you guess the hybridization here? There are two p orbitals are involved and one s orbital is involved. Here the hybridization will become sp2. So in this fashion, we can predict the shape of a molecules with the help of VSEPR theory. See here, this is all about BF3 molecule. In the same fashion, we will be having BCl3 molecule also. Chlorine also belongs to halogen group. It will also have valence electron 7. Out of 7, only p electrons are going to be involved in the bonding formation. If you consider Cl molecule or F molecule, all those will be showing definitely shape of trigonal planar with a bond angle 120 degree. And the hybridization is goes to be sp2. So like this we can predict BF3, BCl3 or one or the other, same I can say here. So do copy this, we'll move to next. Now let us discuss regarding a shape of a molecule methane. If you consider methane, we know carbon with the atomic number 6. We will be having a configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. And the hydrogen with only one electron has 1s1, but still it can be placed in halogens as well as it is placed in alkali metals. We don't bother, just remember there is only one electron is present. Now it is only that the carbon atom will undergo intermixing of the orbitals. Intermixing of s orbitals and p orbitals takes place, so that there will be a place for accommodation of 4 electrons in it. I repeat my words. Intermixing yav tara agtೈತಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ of carbon atom, they will arrange in such a manner that they will give a space for 4 electrons come and join to them. Right? I'll show it to you. See, these are seems to be valence electrons. These are inner electrons. They doesn't involve in the bonding formation because they are deeply associated with the nucleus. Now, if you consider this is said to be ground state configuration, excited state configuration if you consider, then we will be having 2s electrons. Okay, these are 2s electrons. Then I have 2p electrons. How many are there? Only 2 electrons are present. 2p2. px 1 electron, py 1 electron. Now they will undergo intermixing of electrons or intermixing of orbitals. S orbital intermix with p orbital in such a manner that this electron is go and shifts here. Then it is said to be 2p orbital. Okay. Now see, I have 4 hydrogen atoms. Each hydrogen atom comes with one electron. Each hydrogen atom will come with one electron towards carbon atom. And this electron comes here, this comes here, this will come and this will come here. In total, we will obtain, after hybridization, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Can you see? This is S. One S is there, one S orbital is involved, and in total there are 3 p orbitals are involved. When 1s and 3p are involved, it's said to be sp3 hybridization. It's said to be sp3 hybridization. And the bond angle in sp3 hybridization it seems to be 109 degree 8 minutes. Now, if you consider a shape of a molecule, it seems to be somehow like this. And this is said to be tetrahedral. Tetrahedral. 109, sorry, it is 21 minutes. So tetrahedral of a methane molecule is like this. Have you seen the fan? Fan you have seen, or fan in the ಮೂರು ರೆಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಂಗಿರ್ತಾವ? I'll show you with the help of pens. See here, this is fan. Okay, ಇದು fan ಇಂದ ಏನಿದೆ ಕಂಬ ಹಿಂಗಿರ್ತದಿಲ್ಲ ಮೇಲೆ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂದ. ಈಗೇನು ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಇವು ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂದ ಮೂರು ರೆಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊರಿ. ಇವು ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂದ ಮೂರು ರೆಕ್ಕೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಮೂರು ಸೇಮ್ ಒಂದೇ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಅದಾವ, only one plane. Okay, but if you just tilt them like this, ಇದು ಈ ಥರ, ಇದು ಈ ಥರ, ಓಕೆ, ಇದು ಈ ಥರ, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ. ಈ ಥರ ಬಂದಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ, 4 ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಆಟಮ್ ಏನಿದಾವಲ್ಲ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫೋರ್ತ್, ರಿಪಲ್ಷನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್. ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ರಿಪಲ್ಷನ್ನ? ಬಾಂಡ್ ಪೇರ್, ಬಾಂಡ್ ಪೇರ್, ಬಾಂಡ್ ಪೇರ್, ಬಾಂಡ್ ಪೇರ್. Bond pair repulsion will be very minimum if they arrange in the fashion of tetrahedral. So, in case of methane molecule, always do remember it will be turned to tetrahedral with a bond angle 109 degree 21 minutes, and the hybridization is said to be sp3. Do remember, it is most important question can be asked for your examination. Do copy this. We'll move to next.